Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. And today is back into our PBEM challenge. It is now August 16th of 1942. Where have the days gone? We are currently battling the Japanese Imperial forces and as you see with the turn report, the U.S. is up to an assault advancement of 1942. That was one of our major focuses, was getting these U.S. forces up to a 1942 on the infantry. We picked assault. We decided to go down the assault path rather than the anti-tank path, and we're now to a 1942, so that's great. Now, the other big thing this time is landing ships. The UK finally has 3 landing ships. The US has a new Merchant Marine. The US has new landing ships as well. That's wonderful. All right. We got out into the convoy lanes with these brand spanking new US torpedoes. The Skipjack submarine squadron attacked here. Zero merch, zero escorts. We did nothing. Zero merch, zero escorts. Same deal. 0 and 0. Gosh darn it! I thought we had something going here. I'm starting to wonder if really you got to go down the attack submarine route to have any luck out in those convoy lanes. But hey, we didn't lose any subs, so that's good. Uh, Sway Way, our guy Sway Way. I love Sway Way. That guy would be like awesome in a nightclub, like as a DJ or something. And it's like DJ Sway Way. Out in China somewhere, Ninth War Area Headquarters increases their combat experience to 6. Okay. These guys are starting to get really experienced because they're getting the crap knocked out of them a lot, but they've held on in China very well. Fleet has low. We have a fleet with low supplies. That's probably a destroyer or a cruiser out there. As a matter of fact, we can just go look very quickly, and there it is. Okay, so it's just off Sydney, Brisbane. We'll bring him right down here into Sydney and get him all supplied up. Okay, we had partisan activity out here because we always have partisan activity. Some of it, or most of it, I should say, in China. We also had a little bit down here in modern day Vietnam. Okay, got it. All right, let's go to the combat log as we like to do. Last time, well, we already saw that, darn it. There's all the partisan activity last time. Convoy attack. This is us out here doing nothing. We did take 2 damage. Okay. We did take 2 damage out here as well. Man, our submarines don't do a whole lot. Okay, out here, he's only got 6 escorts. You gotta think he's pushing more through these lanes, but we just never have any joy out here. Merchant Marines, none sunk, no escorts sunk. All right, land combat. Let's get to the good stuff. We had an advantage here because of our entrenchment in the woods. They did take 2 strength hits, but we had to retreat. So we backed up a little bit, not a biggie there. They also tried to hit us in Cyan, 1. They also brought an air division in there, by the way. They took 1 loss, we took 1 loss, but we did hold. They tried that little trick again, and they also are getting a penalty going across the river. So that's helping at least. And nothing happened strength-wise. We did hold there. They hit here. We dealt out a point loss there to them. Um, Here, okay, so now he's starting to push a little bit on Changsha, it seems, and we dealt a point loss. We're well entrenched in the hills here. Very difficult to take on a whole army that's entrenched in the hills. We dealt a point. We held. Okay. Here was another attack out here. We dealt out 2 points. Now these are, he's getting some stronger forces out this way. We dealt 2. He dealt 1 to us, but we did hold. Again, same idea, same place. We took 1 point loss, but we did hold, and we got hit a 3rd time. So he dealt out, or I say we dealt out like 4 points. This army, which army is this? 18th Army Group. Well done. Well done, Fa Kuei Chang. Hold on strong there. And we're dealing points. In the current turn, it's all partisan activity, and all of it in China. Okay, that's combat log. Let's deploy what we've got. The UK has a new cruiser squadron, and let's take that down here and put it into port. All right, UK African bases. Matter of fact, let's click off that before we forget and put that UK unit right in there, snuggle it in there, ready to go out of the port. Deploy US. What do we got, US? We've got a fighter group and a battleship. Well, that's a damn good deployment turn. Let's get over here. We'll take this fighter group and I don't know, let's put it down in Los Angeles. We also have that Alabama battleship. Sure, we'll put it up here with the other, whatever that ship is. It's two surface ships I can see. Soviet Union sitting on reserve units. China got nothing new. Australia not until next turn. Oh, Canada. Yep. Communist China, they'll be getting one in the not too distant future. Not next turn, but the turn after. India will be getting one next turn. And New Zealand. When I say one, I mean an infantry division. Of course, right? Come on. You knew what I meant. Um, okay. What else do the US have coming up? We got a new sub squadron. We've got landing ships that will more landing ships that will be coming. A battleship comments here. Landing ships again, anti-air battleships. Okay, we maybe want to build some more, just maybe one or two more ground units. We've got a fighter group coming in at some point. We'll need more air units as well. Now, is there anything we want to ship out of here? I think we need to keep at least a division back here at the three main ports along the west coast there and also at Seattle. These are all divisions. Now, Astoria, I think we can put somebody on a transport, right? Astoria, look, if he lands at Astoria and, that's how we lose the game, I'll tip of the hat kind of stuff. I don't know. Is he going to come to attack Astoria? I don't really think so. Um, okay. Now, we did have these two battleships back here, the Colorado and the Alabama. What do we want to do with them? I kind of wanted to keep something back here just in case. Why don't we click off of one of these? We'll take the Colorado down to LA. How about that? We do have this air unit, which is a tactical bombing group. It's a naval air. It's got a one naval air. No, it's actually a close support. I like this unit a lot. Let's put it on transport. And let's get it the heck out of here. Let's get it down to Australia. We don't want to take the battleship. All right, there we go. Off to Australia you go, my friend. Um, Okay, and we'll get the fighter group out there as well. I'm just not expecting him to be aggressive towards the U.S., out this way in the least. That would be shocking if he did that at this point. But warfare is all about being shocked, is it not? Um, let's go down here in New Zealand very quickly. This U.S. force, I don't think there is any reason in the world for it to sit here. I think it could probably switch places with the one in Auckland very quickly, and we could put it on a transport next time and get it out of here. I was going to try to protect Auckland, but at this point, I don't think it needs that. I think he's sitting out here wondering, what the hell do I do? Where do I go next? We've got a lot of forces in the theater, of course. We did get, okay, so these guys are just going to sit. Other than that, the tactical group, again, did not get better. I've got it on priority. It will not get better. U.S. third, speaking of tactical groups, we've got one right here. Why? Well, we've got planes in Cairns, we've got planes in Townsville. He can't get all the. What is this about? Oh, we've got too many fleets here, or with too many naval groups. They can't all be supplied. Um, what if I took him this way? How far could I get? Not that far. Um, hmm, that's a good problem to have. I guess we'll take this one up to McKay. Sure. Okay. Let's disembark. Yeah, look at that. That's fun. That's a fun tactical group. We'll put him on naval for now, but he's really going to be trying to bomb some infantry units, I hope. Right. Okay. Let's then. We don't have anything else through the whirligig. We've got Melbourne covered, Canberra. I mean, some of these could go elsewhere, really. I think this unit out of Newcastle will be the last one, maybe, that we put on a transport for this turn. I'm not saying for the whole damn game. Let's put him up here. I guess, shoot, I don't know. He can't really come in here. We've got too many surface forces here already. Oh, look, we've got another specialty here for the Australians have a specialty. Oh, nice. Okay. Um, hmm. We need to move some things out of here. Now, some of this stuff I want to take with me for any kind of invasion. We've got these two divisions that really have nowhere to go. They're just sitting here. All of these need to go. Is it time to go? Should we go try to land in Batavia? Do we dare? I almost feel like we could. He can't get quite there, but we could come into Surabaya, I believe. We need to put these on landing ships, though, before we do that with these infantry. Um, Interesting. This is a level 2 port. That's a level 1 port. All right, there's nothing down in that port, so why don't we take one of the Oops, let's get off everybody. Take one of the battleships, one of the cruisers, and we'll put them in Derby. Okay. We've still got too many sitting here. And we'll take, shoot, I don't know. We'll take the cruiser destroyer. Whoops. We'll take the cruiser destroyer and we'll put them in Port Hedland. I think that takes care of it, right? Or do we still have, no, we've got four. Darwin, oh, Darwin's only a level 2 port? Really? That's very interesting to me. I thought for sure that was a level 4. I didn't even check. My bad. That's my bad on that. Um, okay. Well, the only thing he could hit us with is a carrier if we're sitting here. It's dangerous to just have troop transports here. But I guess we'll take these guys back down here. I'm also going to take the sub, although they could be bombed from where he is. I'll take the sub. That's not the one that got hurt. This is the Cerro. You know what? I'm just going to put him right off here just to play a little defense. That's the Cerro. Well, that reminds me, by the way, let's get these guys, these damn subs that never do jack diddly for me. Let's get them down here. Where's my other guys? I got one, I've got them all the way up here. Where else could they go in? Can they get to Carvarnen? Looks like they cannot. Can they go around this way? Yeah, they can get into Cairns. Okay. So in you go. And in you go. All right. Cairns is only a level 2 port, so he doesn't really have enough to supply them either, but we're going to have to do what we do here. Naval. Okay. Really, it's kind of dangerous having them there. They're within range of those bombers. I don't like that at all. This bomber group has an air-to-air of 7. Oh, wow. The strategic group does? That's awesome. We've got them on full support. We've got him on full support. It's not ideal to have them there, I'll tell you that. I should probably go back and change that if I could. Um, yeah, we've got a lot of air units on full support out here. We're just massing at this point. Okay, that all looks fine in Australia. What else can you do? We've got US units moving around. We'll keep some down here, but we will be going as soon as we get landing ships. Actually, what I could have done is why don't I take like the 27th Division and disembark him here? There we go. Because they don't have enough room out here. Evidently, they won't put him on the island. Yeah, see, we've got one, two, three. We can't do anything about it. I guess we could move the Australian unit back, though. Why don't we do that? Yeah, then he just pops right there. Okay. Shit. I guess I could have done that with this other unit and just massed U.S. units here. We'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Fine. Let's go up to India then and see. I mean, he still hasn't advanced here at all. Bombay, we got nothing really going on there. Now, the problem with this invasion idea is I don't really have any ships, any British ships. Uh, I've got the crud. I got the fifth division out here. We got to bring them to what? Madras. We'll disembark them. It'll get spit out the side there. Um, this guy, the headquarters, he's ready to go, but he doesn't need to be, he needs to be on landing ships, right? Um, well, hold on. If you embark, oh, that's right. If you embark him here, the way it works is we would move him over here, and then we hit, uh, I paused there for a minute. Right. They've got to be on transports. And what happens is you bring them over here, right? And that you put them right here next to the beach or where you want them to land. So we would bring him over here and you hit the D key. And the D key, well, we got to be on him, will tell you where you can land. Now you see invasion not possible due to current weather conditions. We've got double rain out here. And so we couldn't invade if we wanted to. That's how that works. Let's actually put this unit then in. Let's load. Yeah, he can't load on after he moves. Um, We'll then put the other one in. So next time we'll put him on a transport. We'll put this on a transport. They turn into landing ships when you get over here. And we've got him all ready to go. Is he embarked? He's not embarked actually at this point. We'll just wait. No reason to embark him until we're ready to go. Otherwise, in India, I don't see a damn thing to do. Really, I just don't see. What are we gonna do? There's nothing left to move. We do have a unit down here. We've got that cruiser squadron that we'll bring up here to Diego Garcia. I'll wait to move this unit until we get something else. Moving back up here to India again, just nowhere really to go. I mean, he's not. I don't see what he's not attacking there, so there's no reason to have these forces up here unless to block us like linking up in China or something. He is starting to move down this road. He has started to attack out here. Let's see what we've got. 18 of 30, 11 of 15, 22 of 30. Wow, that's one of our better units. Um, he's 12 of 15. Why don't we bring him, I don't know, here? And then could these guys combine? Yes, they could. That makes for a pretty strong unit. 23 of 30. If he wants to keep coming this way, I mean, we've got a lot of strength built up out here now. I'll even move the headquarters over just slightly. I mean, I've got headquarters all around there. So everybody should be in command. Let's look. Yeah, everybody's in command. He's in command out here. We've got a commander back there. So we've got plenty of command. Now we've got 23 of 30. He's only 18 of 30. He's 20 of 30. Okay. I mean, eventually these guys could shoot. I don't know. I mean, they could attack out here, get after this guy. It's 1-to-1 odds. I mean, you don't really want to be attacking as the Chinese, that's for sure. These guys all look fine. I mean, could we maybe combine some things? Potentially 20 of 30, 17 of 30. He's only 8 of 15. 12 of 15 and a headquarters. Huh, that's kind of interesting. We could combine these two, but I kind of want this coverage as we go around here. We've got a 10 of 15 and a 13 of 15. Why don't we put those two guys together? I like that. That's fine. If he wants to come over the mountaintop, feel free. We've got a 9 of 15. As you can see, we're now starting to combine a lot of things we uncombined before. Is uncombined a word? I don't think so. Um, he's 15 of 30. He's 12 of 15. Okay. So it looks like he's driving this way. He's trying to take on the communists. Good luck. Let the communists and the Japanese fight it to the death. We could back this guy up into the hills. It's probably more defensible. Oh, he's in the hills right now. Okay. Sounds good to me. I'll keep moving back, 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 back. Um, oh, shoot. I don't know. We'll move him down. That all looks fine. I'm not really seeing anything to be too worried about here. We're in very good shape in China and India, and Australia. Obviously, we got a ton of troops on at Australia. Let's go out and look at the islands. Pago, Tonga, Suva, they all look good. Canton, we're still in charge of Canton Island. We could move something out to Johnston, I guess. But I'm afraid he'd come interdict it and we'd just lose the unit. I mean, there's really no reason to be on Johnston other than if he does get strategic bombers, you're potentially within range and he could start bombing Pearl Harbor. That would really be something, right? Strategic bombing of Pearl Harbor. Um, San Diego, okay, this is all fine. And then let's go to, oh, we've got new convoys. That's right. So the UK doesn't really have anything else to send out. The US has a lot more it can send out, and it's got more merch now. It's got 7 merch marine ships now. Gosh, I thought we just got 10 new ones. I guess some got sunk. Um, Australia's doing good with oil. New Zealand's doing great with there's no real reason to send them oil or production really for that matter. Um, right now Australia's on 43 and 2. We could make it like 50 and 2. All right, why don't we do that? US to Australia. We'll just hold down control 50 and 2. All right. There we go. I think we've used up all those merchant marines. We can look at the build queue for the US. Merchant Marines, 57. In use right now, 50, but we just added 7 more. Escorts look good. We're using a lot of our transports, obviously. Landing ships, haven't used those. They're gone. When you use them, they're gone. 261 in the stockpile. UK's got 102. I guess we may as well make another infantry division. We'll make the Lark Force. Okay. Then we might start saving up a little bit for the UK. The US, what else do we need? Probably landing ships every time at this point. I think we probably need to build like 2 every time. Um, Escorts, Merchant Marines, Supply Oiler. How much is that? 30? Yeah, it's possible we may need something like that at some point. We may need a supply truck. I'm just kind of the mix and match turn. That all looks good. And then let's go over here. We'll do an infantry corps small. Shoot, I don't know. Let's make this the 11 corps. Is there already an 11 corps? I hope not. 42 assault. Why is that? Oh, it's 156. Ah, crud. I guess I did. Well, we'll build whatever that was uh, that I just canceled. We'll build it next time. Purchase. Let's get an infantry corps small. Okay, that looks good. China. What have we got? We've got 146 in the stockpile. Need 198 now. It costs more, I guess, because we went up a technology level. That would make sense to me. Infantry division, 78 for the Aussies. They're more of an anti-tank kind of people. How much they got? 116. Looks good. Okay. Oh, Canada. India. No. No, no. Costs 130 to build a headquarters, 78 still for a unit, and the Kiwis, not quite yet. All right, that's the build queue. So I think that's going to do it for this turn. When we come back next time, we're really going to start scoping out. Now, we had bad weather this time. We're really going to start looking over Bombay and thinking about, how we're going to go about doing this invasion and getting into Bombay. We also need to get some naval assets, some British naval assets over there to support that. That will all be next time. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. I'll talk to you next time.